Happy Sunday, happy Sunday to everyone. My name is Paula Herlock. Welcome to my channel. As you all know, I'm about to start a 5-month intensive, um, online intensive, and I'm calling this particular recording Ignition because it's the ignition time. Okay, we know that on Tuesday, February 17th, we have the new moon, and it's also the beginning of the Chinese New Year, and they're calling this year the year of the fire horse. And the year of the fire horse signals speed, transformation, and breaking oppressive system. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm all about breaking the oppressive system. And I've been encouraging everyone who's watching me to realize that you are not powerless in breaking the oppressive system. You are at your house, sitting in your living room, watching the news and thinking, how can we stop them? How can we? You can. In the privacy of your own home, connected with other like-minded people. We can break the system. Okay? This is what this whole age of Aquarius is all about. It's not only about the truth coming up and the truth being revealed, it's also all about people power. And in the past, it has been about people marching in the street and shouting and fighting for their rights. But this time that we're in, it's different. This is why we had the awakening, and people have done spiritual ascension so that energetically we're operating at a higher vibration where we don't need to go and fight physically. We can be warriors of light. And that's exactly what this 5-month intensive that I'm offering is all about. It's all about reminding us of our energetic capabilities. And I'm not saying superpowers. I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, we're going to get our superpowers back. Perhaps, but I'm not talking about superpowers. I'm just talking about utilizing our electromagnetic fields to shift reality, utilizing our spine as an antenna, using our breath to weave a new code into the existing timelines, or to create new timelines if needs be. Right? Now, disclaimer, I have not selected any particular path. Right? There are people that have selected different paths that are ancient, that have been handed down over millions of years, over thousands of years. Right? I'm not claiming any of that. So I don't have any secret that I'm going to be unlocking or anything like that. This is purely intuitive. This is how I feel. I feel as if we, a group of us who understand and who resonate with this message, are going to come together and pool our energies and our intentions to shift what needs to be shifted in this time. And I just want to let everybody know, anybody who is signing up for this 5-month intensive, please know that you will get the Celestial Blueprint course and the 2 Crystal Consciousness Evolution courses that I've recorded before. They are going to be part of this. So you will get that automatically when you sign up. And the reason is because you need to have a foundational understanding of crystals and the energetics of crystals and the energetics of the planet Earth, as well as the blueprints of the different groups of incarnates on the planet at this time, so that you can understand your role and understand your blueprint a little better, so that when you come into a group like this, you understand the role you play. because not all of us are playing exactly the same role. And this is the beauty of something like this. I put out a transmission, and those who are able to hear it or receive it, they receive it and they join. And that is the beauty. So, for those of you that are interested, first of all, if you are interested, do not let the cost be an inhibitor. I am not a corporation, I'm an individual. If you truly are interested, just reach out to me and we can make some arrangement, because the idea of putting a cost to this is not to restrict persons, although to some extent. We want to make sure that people are ready for it and they are committed. That's the reason for the cost. Okay? However, I would never make cost prevent someone who really wants to do it. So just reach out to me. Another thing that I've realized is that because the internet is so vast and there's so many resources available, people feel like they don't need to pay for things because they can get it free. That's perfectly fine. But I am not about to just give my energy free like that. I've been doing that for a long time. And I don't think people appreciate it sometimes when you do that. So it's not that I'm commoditizing myself or commoditizing knowledge, but I want to ensure that people, because people sometimes take and take if you give and give, I want to ensure that there is proper energetic exchange. All right. So I want to invite everyone, if you are getting this transmission and if you feel like you want to be a part of this thing where we are going to be coming together, learning certain techniques that allow us to tap in energetically to the earth's electromagnetic field, amplify ours, combine them, merge them, integrate them, and affect outcomes, then this is an offering for you. Also, remember that there are some of us whose soul missions are very clear to us, and intuitively we will find each other. This is a period where isolation perhaps might not be the best thing, and it is in community that we will find strength and see ourselves able to shift outcomes. So, for the purpose of the persons who are interested and still haven't had a chance to check it out, I'm going to just run quickly through the syllabus, because this is a real course. It's a real training, a real leadership training, similar to what you would go to if you went to university. So I'm preparing a course. There is a syllabus. There are topics that we'll cover. There'll be PowerPoints. I'll present it. We'll do theory and we're doing practical. You'll also notice that I've mentioned very clearly in my outline that there are several energetic portals that we are using. We have 5 new moons that we are going to be incorporating. Those are the moments when we'll use the applied techniques. And we also have the spring equinox and the summer solstice that we are going to use the applied techniques to amplify what we are doing. So, in addition to that, we are going to be coming together with other resource persons who will come in to do special and specific areas when it is needed. So, quickly, I'm just going to run through month 1 because the syllabus is for the persons who have registered, but I'm just going to give you guys a little sneak preview. So, month 1, which begins on Tuesday, February 17th, is all about foundation and ignition. And we are still using the Igbo calendar, the 13-month calendar. So we are actually going to be in the, I think it's the 13th month here in February. And so we're going to start off with a new moon crystal activation, crystal grid activation, where we're going to be using the eclipse alchemy. Essentially, fire horse courage meets lunar purification. The focus is a group setting for global grid fortification during the eclipse window. Okay, there's a lot going on. You see what's happening here in the Caribbean. You see what they're doing to Cuba. You see what's happening over in the Middle East. There is war and rumors of war, oppression on a sustained basis to groups. And this is what we are here to do, to dismantle those things. But we do it because we do it when we learn to amplify our energy so that we literally set up an energetic fortification against what is being done. Okay, so we're harnessing the eclipse energy by activating our spine. All right, and in this month one, we're going to be using breath work um, and utilizing the spine and the chakras, and we're going to be talking about the esoteric significance of the breath work, the spine, and the chakras. All right. Spine as Kundalini conduit, serpent fire ignition for earth grid re-encryption. Right. We are going to be doing a lot of pranayama because that's important, right? Breath work. A lot of us are breath weavers, right? You see those prayer warriors, they know how to utilize their breath and their voice to achieve certain objectives, right? Some of us are gifted with this naturally. And so this is what we're wanting to tap into, right? And breath work as cosmic anchoring, where we are looking at coherent breathing to strengthen Gaia's Schumann's resonance. So that's month one. Month two is all about the equinox activation because in month two, we're going to have the spring equinox. And March 19th is the new moon in Pisces. And we are going to be looking or focusing on the Pisces portal, dissolving illusions, where we're utilizing the Pisces new moon to release old paradigms and connect with the cosmic ocean of oneness. Then March 20th, we have the 1-1 portal, which is the equinox, right? So we're seeing how the 13-month calendar overlays perfectly with cosmic timing. And we're going to be using that particular equinox for integration, balancing the masculine and feminine, and we're going to be doing our meditations specifically focused on opening the eighth chakra, which is the cosmic star chakra, 8 inches above the crown. Then we'll have for the weekly leadership training, we're going to have two. So we have two in each month. In this case, it's going to be the March 19th in the evening and March 26th. For the persons that are signing up, you will get the detailed calendar with the times. We are going to be trying to do as much as possible in the evening because we know that people work. So we're going to be choosing to work with 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, mostly Tuesdays and Thursday evenings, um, except when we have stuff going on a Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so in March, the focus is going to be on the chakras as quantum portals, and working on the energy field expansion, auric shielding techniques to strengthen the aura and the biofield, and using the energy field as a cosmic compass. Okay, also creating light shields because this becomes more and more important. So that's just a quick sneak preview for those of you that are, interested. If you do sign up, you will get the very detailed syllabus. It does require, it's going to be 17 days of training over the 5 months, approximately 4 sessions per month, each of them 90 minutes. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of my time. But I know it's going to be worth it, and I know it's for a good cause. It's for humanity. And when we are working for humanity, we ourselves also benefit from a healing perspective. I also want to encourage everyone to remain calm, cool, and collected over the next couple of weeks. things are going to get crazy, both at the geopolitical level and also at the weather level. There's still going to be a lot of weather chaos. Um, we see a lot of seismicity globally now. So everybody just needs to be on standby. You know, there's one school of thought that says focus on what you want and that's what you'll get, which is why we created the Heaven on Earth community. And I just want to big up the Heaven on Earth community. They're doing such a fantastic job of strengthening themselves and holding the earth grid vibration at this time, right? So where attention goes, energy grows. But at the same time that we're doing it, we must not ignore some of the negative things that are unfolding. We must be aware of them. We're not giving our attention or our energy to them, but we must be aware of them, acknowledge them, and use that information to guide how you move forward, how you speak, what you denounce, what you affirm, what you declare. Okay? And for all those people who are saying, oh, these are satanic rituals, and oh, the Super Bowl is this, and the Olympics are that, and then you are glued to your television for the entire duration of the Super Bowl and Olympics. Let me just explain to you that whatever you participate in and keenly observe, you have also energetically granted access to them. So you are now a part of it. So don't stand there thinking, oh, the Super Bowls are satanic rituals. And then you sit and watch the Super Bowls and think that you haven't just participated. You have unknowingly participated. So I just wanted to throw that one into the mix. And that's courtesy of Malens, who, gave her, thoughts on some matters of a similar nature. Um, yeah, when we participate in certain things, we have unknowingly become a part of it. So if you want to do something serious, take your attention from Hollywood, take your attention from certain Hollywood stars and what they're doing, take your attention from some of the movies that you see being put out, because those are the tools that are utilized to harvest your energy and your attention and your essence. All right. So I will see you if you are interested in doing the course. Hit me up. You can message me here or you can message me on Instagram. I'm also always available there. And the instructions are on the course promos as to how to reach me. So I will see you all. And if I don't get to see you in the course, I still want you to know that you are playing a very, very important role in what is about to unfold on this planet.